All right, we are back in Memorial Gym today. Bulldogs be hosting the Concordia Tornadoes today. For our starting lineups for the Bulldogs, we have a different lineup today. We got number 1, Isaac Orozco, the redshirt senior from Helotes, Texas, played at O'Connor. He'll be starting at point guard. Mason Wallace, the 6'3 senior from San Antonio, Texas. He played at Justin. We got Samaj Edwards, 6'3 senior from Maryland. He played at Oak Hill Academy. For his first start of his career, Chris Jones, number 22, 6'3", 185 out of Port Aransas, Texas. And at center, we have Teddy Tapkin, forward junior, 6'6", 200 from Austin, Texas, played at Lake Travis. That is our starters for the Bulldogs today. For the Tornadoes, we have number 3, Aaron St. Miguel, 6'2", 175, redshirt junior from San Antonio, Texas. We got number 15, Jaden Gazelle, 6'4", 175, sophomore from Fort Worth, Texas. Number 23, Anaris Brandon, 6'2", 175, junior guard from San Antonio, Texas. Number 30, Jeffrey Curvin, 6'4", 185, sophomore, Fort Worth, Texas. And number 32, Joey Ramirez, 6'2", guard. He's a senior from Wamir, Texas. The Tornadoes are coached by Stan Bonowitz, his 22nd season. Also, the assistant coach is Adam Gonzalez. Got a good game here, folks. Concordia did beat TLU in their previous matchup in Austin by 4. The Bulldogs did have a slow start in that game, but they finished it well, just could not come out with the win. But with this lineup today, it's something that Coach Falke thought would work well for them as far as getting them to their outcome of a win. We'll see how this goes. Samaj Edwards will be jumping the ball for us today. Very, very exciting player. And Concordia wins the tip. Miguel, they're running it. He's going, looking for a screen, ghosted it. Edwards thought he was going to switch right there, kind of put himself out of position. And Concordia gets the score right there. Gaston with his first points right there for Concordia. And Concordia is steady. They like to do this full court press, adding a lot of pressure. But Mason Wallace throws a turnover right there. He was nearly out of bounds. Chris Jones threw the ball to him maybe too high. He had to kind of elevate himself to make that jump pass, and jump pass was just very off the mark, which resulted in the turnover. Nares Brandon is guarded by one of his high school teammates and fellow friends, Mason Wallace. They grew up together, played high school basketball together. Very competitive friend matchup. Brandon on Edwards thought he was fouled. Maybe out of bounds. Like I said, we will see this press all game. Heavy press. Orozco breaks that press, gets down the middle. Another uncanny turnover right there. Thought Mason Wallace would float to that corner, drift to that corner. He just couldn't see him, I guess, over the two defenders. Edwards got the ball on the fast break, and he dunks it. That's how you respond right there after 2 turnovers. You get the easy dunk by Edwards. One of TLU top scorers on the season right now, averaging around 18 points. Miguel's looking to get that drive. He thought he was fouled. The refs letting him play a little bit. Joey Ramirez also had a great game against TLU as he gets that layup right there. Felt like every time TLU hit a 3 in the previous game, he responded in some way. It's kind of leadership here for Concordia. Chris Jones gives to Orozco. Orozco thought about that 3, just didn't want to take it. Mason Wallace, he'll take it. Just doesn't go in right there. Ramirez gets the rebound. Concordia is a fast-paced team. They like to get that ball and get it going. Brandon with a 3 right there, bounces right out. Edwards gets the rebound. Like I said, back in that, Mason Wallace has it, 2-on-1. And he's going to lay that thing right there. Mason Wallace with that left-hand finish. Something he worked on a lot of offseason, getting to that left hand. You can see what he does right there. Tadkin kind of gave up that drive right there to Gaston for his 4th points. Second bucket right there. They just trying to cause havoc. Got him on that sideline. Tapkins trying to get to the basket. He's guarded by 3. Wallace passes that 3 up to Orozco. Orozco shoots it, And it bounces in. Look, nice bounce right there. I thought that was going to be short. Oh, is that backcourt? Maybe not, but Brandon almost fell out of bounds right there. Ramirez on Edwards. Ramirez uses the screen. Gives it to Brandon. Brandon gets downhill, something he's very good at. He's stopped by 2 defenders right there. It's 10 on the clock. Ramirez may call his own number right here. And he gets that right-hand layup. That was too easy. He used the screen and got right downhill, went right at Tapkin's chest. You got to make that very, very much harder if you're the Bulldogs. You want that shot to not be easy, especially from a top scorer in Joey Ramirez. But the Bulldogs respond. They're breaking this press seemingly a little bit easier than the last game. Oh my God. A late call. That was a steal. Coach Falke isn't happy about that one. He said he had ball on hand. I don't know. In my opinion, I thought that was a steal, but apparently the refs is always right. So it will be tornado ball on the baseline. Brandon taking it out, going with this box play. San Miguel gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez, he going at Edwards today. San Miguel in that corner, and he makes it. So Aaron San Miguel makes that first 3 right there for Concordia. And like I said, they're going to continue to apply this pressure. The 2-2-1 press. Orozco got it across. Wallace throws it to the corner to Edwards. Edwards going to pull that thing, and he makes it. Samaj Edwards, he started off early. Something he told me before the game that he felt like he couldn't do. As far as the first game, he kind of felt like he started off late, but today he's getting to it early. Jones with that steal. Wallace thought he got fouled right there on that behind the back. Does see the double. Chris Jones has it in the corner for 3. He pulls it, and he cashes it. Chris Jones is taking full opportunity of this start. As you can see right there, making good decisions in the press, and that quick 3 right there to bring the Bulldogs up 4. Kirby not thinking about it. He might be thinking about going at Jones. Jones, great defense right there. Doesn't give up the bucket, but they give up the old boy right there. Thought Tapkin would have grabbed that. Just too easy right there. Great attack on that baseline. Tapkin has it. He's trying not to get away from that double. Jones kind of throws it behind Orozco. And they're back in man. They're in man now. TLU can at least play. Orozco open for 3 again. A little short right there. Great shot selection. Brandon, like I said, Concordia loves to push the pace, and there's Brandon. Got right through there, and he misses it. Probably ain't too happy about that layup. Wallace, get downhill. He right hand, it just falls right out. Chris Jones, not the best defender, but he's been playing great. Offensive, defensive today. He's taking full advantage of that start. And we'll be right back after this media timeout. Lame at it. All right, we are back after that media timeout. Got a couple subs in the game. Number 11, Tremaine Martin, 6'3" guard from San Antonio, Texas. Number 12, Silas Livingston, 5'9" guard from San Antonio, Texas. Number 35, Percy Green, 6'4" forward from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Number 42, Henry Marcus Vicardio, very, very special name right there. 6'7", junior for Killeen, Texas. And number 10, Jerome Leaks, 5'11", freshman guard from Killeen, Texas. And for our Bulldogs, Mason Wallace does take that three right there. Great shot for our subs. Oh, Wallace, give us something to look at, Mason. Oh, I thought he was going to get that one and try to dunk it. But number 10, Kevin Juarez enters the game at center. Number 0, Jonah Johnson enters the game. And our point guard, Chris Jarrett, number 4, enters the game for the Bulldogs. I thought Mason Wallace was going to give us like a little dunk right there or something. He went for the up and under, did not touch rim. Concordia going with this baseline out of bounds. Oh, got him with a pump fake. Pull up mid-range right there. Leaks, gets in the game, makes his first shot right there. Oh. We have a foul. So Silas Livingston's fouls right there in that press, playing aggressive. Chris Jarrett, he understands how to manipulate the game. Gives it back to Tapkin. Suarez has it. He is going to see a trap. They love the trap on that side right there in the corner. Oh, great pass. I thought he was giving it to Mason Wallace, but Johnson does not hit that. Suarez goes up, and he is fouled. Strong move right there. Mason Wallace starting off very, very hot today. He's being aggressive. That's something that Coach Falke will want Mason to do. Just be overly aggressive all game. Attack. Suarez shoots his first. And he makes it. Suarez is shooting around 77% from the free throw line at that center position. Fairly decent. He makes both. Cash right there. Great sight to see. Good start for the Bulldogs, up 5 at home. They're taking full advantage of breaking this press and scoring immediately, not waiting for Concordia to set their offense. Now, Bulldogs going to run a zone. Run a zone right here. And Concordia's coach is not too happy about that turnover. He's livid. It's kind of frustrated right there. Bulldogs going to take their time in the zone. Got 5 to cross. He's going to see the double. Somebody is open. Shiver Rivens gives it to Johnson. Johnson pump fakes, gets downhill, going for that layup. He does not hit rim. Suarez has the O board and is blocked. Could have been a possible jump. Felt like Johnson kind of just rushed that layup. But it will be Bulldog basketball on the baseline. All right, Johnson coming off that curl. Suarez to get it with 10 on the clock. Tapkin has it at the top, 1-on-1. Gives it to Chivalry Rivens. Rivens has 4. Tapkin has to do something. He got it up at least, but does not result in a score. So Concordia will get that rebound. And they're going to look for that handoff. Does not have it. See my Livingston calling the play. He don't. Concordia coach is on the court. That is a violation. But I guess he's trying to get his team to understand that the play, they got 4 seconds. Livingston has to get it up, and he makes it off the glass. He makes it. They did, for Concordia's coach perspective, they did not run the play that they wanted to, but they got a score out of it. He still wasn't too happy. But Chris Jarrett is being pressured by Leaks. Trying to run his play. Shivan Rivens has it. Rivens thought he was going to give it to Suarez. He got 5 on the clock. Suarez has it, and it's a foul. So that foul will be on Tremaine Martin. And we have a media timeout. The score is 20-17. Bulldogs way. We'll be right back.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
After that beautiful media timeout, playing Future right now in the Bulldog Memorial Gym. Up 3. Coach Walker's approach to this game, starting out with that starting lineup. Looking at the score, it is a very, very adamant difference from the previous game in Austin to this game. They are going to run this box play right now. That baseline out of bounds. Carter Lewis entered the game for TLU. They had to put back in Mason Wallace and Samaj Edwards, two of the hot hands. Tapkin kind of probably needed a break. Chris Jarrett got 9 on the clock. He doubled, gives to Suarez. Suarez thought about it. Mason Wallace has it. He pulled 3. Oh, my God. He's at home, and he is feeling it. If you're Concordia's defense, that's something you don't want Wallace to be doing, but they respond right there with that 3. Martin makes that corner 3 back on Wallace. Says he's not afraid of the spotlight right there. Lewis has it. Gives it to Suarez. Suarez has it. He kind of was fouled right there, but no call. Someone needs to guard Martin on that wing right there. Like I said, I kind of predicted that one. Wide open. They were not quick enough to get back to their man. So it resulted in that easy 3. And mind you, he just hit a 3. Previous play. Got it. Got to make better decisions right here. They are doubled. Wallace has it. Possible body, but gave it to one of his best friends in that corner. He does miss right there. Lewis fouls. Oh. Ricardio kind of hyped right now after that foul. But Coach Bonewood's going to go with a couple of his original lineups. The players. Gassel enters the game. San Miguel, Ramirez, Brandon, and they're going to keep Martin in. Run a small ball lineup. Gassel only 6'4". He looks a little like 6'5" at least. Oh, moving screen by Ramirez. Brandon was going to get downhill, one of his specialties, but Ramirez just was moving right there. Going to be Bulldogs out of bounds. Tapkin back in that game. Gives it to Edwards. Edwards up. He makes it. This man's he's been resilient. Missed that 3. He's short memory, man. Strong right-hand layup on 2 defenders. Brandon, get downhill with that left hand. They respond every time. Great layup right there. Brandon missed a couple of them shots early. And I'm hearing the Concordia's coach, he's very mad about that. Wallace gets another 3, and he's hot. Mason Wallace is hot. He's hyped right now making that 3. He didn't touch nothing but net. Martin. Brandon has it. He's going at his former teammate and best friend right there, but he misses that mid-range. Mason Wallace he's very excited tonight. Well, today, sorry. Wallace has it again. Oh, he thought about that, but he pulling that 3. He pulling that 3. Wallace is out of his mind right now. And when you have Mason Wallace playing like this, you know it will be a good day indeed. Bulldogs up right now by 6. Back-to-back 3s by Wallace. Martin has it. Going right at Wallace. Wallace. Oh, wow. Ref called that as a foul I would have asked for a review. Great defensive play by Wallace. He totally blocked that, but the ref is always right. And we have a substitution. All right, Isaac Orozco and Chris Jones will be entering the game. I thought Mason Wallace was going to throw that lob to Samaj Edwards, but he made that three. That's just the type of confidence you want out of your shooting guard, especially a senior. Bombs away. So Martin makes that first one. Taking his time on that free throw line. And he makes both. Great free throws right there. Cut that lead down a little bit. Oh. So he stepped out. So Tremaine Martin is called with a blocking foul right there. And it's apparent the Bulldogs understand this press. Wallace has it. Tapkin, Euro, right hand. Oh, he misses that right there, rolling off the right iron. Brandon throws it to Martin. Martin pulls it again over the shorter Orozco, but does not make it right there. Jones bringing it down, gives it back to Orozco. And calling the Orozco setting up the offense. Edwards has it. Gives it to Orozco. Orozco thought he was going to give it to Jones, but Tapkin has it at the top. Jones for three, the sniper. Oh, he misses that one. Oh, Tapkin almost had that. Refs are kind of letting them play today. It's a very exciting game. Ramirez misses that one. He did. Oh, Tapkin with the great save. Edwards, is he going to dunk it for us? He is! Oh, my God! That was a fantastic play. Tapkin with the outdoor behind the back save like we were at the park. Right to the Samaj Edwards dunk, but they do. Oh, it's a jump. Bulldogs have possession, so they will get the ball. Concordia needs a timeout. Sorry for laughing so hard, but just excited watching them play, especially that. Samaj Edwards only has 2 dunks in one game. We'll be right back after this media timeout. All right, we are back. Jones going to get that ball in fast. Bulldogs have been giving us a lot of exciting plays. Hey, not letting this press really change their pace of play comparable to the last game. Wallace out of his mind right now. Yeah, 14 points, 5 for 8. Only missed 3 shots. Gave it to Edwards in that corner. Oh my God. Could you pray for a better shot on the 6 seconds on the clock? Wallace and Edwards have been playing monstrous today. Martin fouled hard right there. Orozco fouled right there. Edward has 12 points. Just great scoring output. Martin shooting his his third and fourth free throws of the day. He already has 8 points. Playing very well for Concordia. Person to pay attention to for Concordia is Joey Ramirez. Yeah, 26. Last game they played, he's kind of quiet today. He's He's 2 for 3, but I thought he'd take more shots. Martin makes that first. So he goes 2 for 2 right there, bring himself to 10 points. Aaron Garcia does enter the game for the Bulldogs, that point guard position. Garcia he has a great handle. They get it across. Watch out for that trap. Wallace has it. Try to find that high hand. Thought he was gonna go that double down. Tapkin got the smaller defender on him. He wanted that ball. He's calling for it. He got positioning. 5 on the clock. Garcia, downhill, right hand jumper off the glass. Does not make it. Tapkin has it. Goes right back up. Gets it again. He misses it, but Edwards tips it. Does not go in. 3-0 boards. Just does not get the score right there. Martin has it. Going up at Jones, and he misses that. Great defense by Chris Jones, the shooter. That's something you love to see, the effort. Knowing that we didn't get the score, but we stopped them from scoring. Concordia being a little softer on this press. Jones just makes a mistake right there. Try to throw it to Edwards while he was running. He was bumped. As far as Concordia for this lineup, they're going to try to play through Martin and Ramirez. He pulls up on Tapkin, misses it. Green tried to get that mid-range pull up on that elbow, just couldn't get it. Edwards for 3, walked right into it, misses it hard off the back iron. But Concordia gets that ball. Livingston pushing the pace. Gives to Ramirez. Livingston thought about it. Possibly might want to call his number and go at Jones. Step back. Gives it to Martin. Martin guarded by Wallace. Wallace he's looked mentally locked in. Diallo misses to get his own board. Misses it again, but he is fouled. That's a late call. So that foul will be on Aaron Garcia. It's only his first. Diallo will be shooting his first free throws of the game. He makes his first. That was only his third free throw of the year. See what he do with his 4th free throw of the year. Okay, he goes 2 for 2. Diallo finishes that foul call right there. They jump right back into their press. Tapkin looking to make a good decision. Gives it to Chris Jarrett. Jarrett goes through and it's foul. Smart decision right there by the point guard. You draw that foul. So that foul will be on Joey Ramirez. And there's Brandon who will enter the game for Ramirez. Ramirez has been kind of quiet his first 2 medias. Aaron Garcia has the ball, guarded by Brandon. Cross him. Gives it. Chris Jones has it. Surveying his options. Gives it back to Jarrett. They got 10 on the clock. Wallace has it 1-on-1. He pulls. He's feeling it. Not too worried about that 3. Brandon bringing it down. Martin he doesn't use the screen. He's getting down left. Great defense by Chris Jarrett. That wall up. Mason Wallace has it. Behind the back. Lay him, but he does miss it. Oh, wow. I thought he was going to make that. He's been making a lot of spectacular plays. As long as Mason Wallace is aggressive. Brandon's stuck down low on that baseline. Livingston has it. Looking to set up this offense here. High screen. Just switch it 2 guards. Brandon has it. Going at Tapkin for that layup. Misses it. Board. Diallo gets that ball back for them. There's Brandon. Averages around 20 points per game. Bulldogs have been stopping him going downhill. It's one of his strong suits in this game. He can shoot that 3 ball in mid-range as well. Bulldogs try to get this stop on the shot clock. And it'll be Concordia basketball. Got to finish that play with a rebound. With a media timeout coming, it's 31-36 Bulldogs way. We'll be right back. All right, back after that media timeout. Bulldogs are beating Concordia right now in that turnover aspect. They only have 4, and Concordia 7. And Concordia really needs to stop Mason Wallace and Samaj Edwards. Mason Wallace shooting 50% on field goal right now, 4 for 6 from 3. Concordia has it at that baseline. Leaks taking it out. San Miguel pulls that mid-range. But it will stay here. Tipped out by Lewis. Diallo thought he had that in his hand. Lewis tips it right out. Gives them possession again with 20 on the clock. Brandon has it, guarded by Johnson. Brandon looking to possibly call his own number. Got downhill, layup, misses it. But it is boarded right there by Vicardio. Wallace has it. Seeing that press. Carter Lewis has it. Lewis. Charge. He didn't have possession right there. He tried to get back to that ball. It slipped right out of his hands. Coach Fogg, you're telling the referee he tried to go back to the ball. And Concordia will take a timeout. We'll be right back after this timeout.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some.
All right, we're back to that quick timeout. Diallo taking it out. Chris Jarrett, one of the best defenders on the Bulldogs team right there. He gets that steal. He dunks it. Oh my God, Chris Jarrett. He dunks it right there. The Bulldogs are feeling it today. We got 2 dunks by Edwards. Chris Jarrett with the back tap skill to send that one home. Man, see how Concordia will respond. Diallo with the drive, but it's out of bounds. The Tornadoes are a little flustered right now. The Bulldogs have been able to take care of the ball, take care of their pace. Don't let their pace, defensive pace, change the outlook on their offensive outcome. And that is why they are in the lead right now against one of the best defensive teams in the SCAC. And that foul will be on Diallo, his first, and he'll get out the game. Martin will enter the game for him. Edwards will be shooting 2. Edwards' first free throws of the game. Very, very good free throw shooter. Knew he was going to make that one. Always got to have faith in the good brethren. He's shooting 82% on the season. Aaron Garcia gives Mason Wallace a little breather. 2:56 on the clock. Edwards has a chance to extend his lead by 7 right here, and he does. Give himself 14 points right along with Mason Wallace. Brandon has been getting downhill, just hasn't been able to finish it. Martin leading his team right now in points. Get downhill, misses that left-hand layup, but Vicario gets the rebound. San Miguel gives it to his teammate. He makes it right there. Great shot by Leaks. Catch and shoot 3. Very fundamental shot right there, top of the key. Concordia is sporting that defense. Like I said, they are still one of the best defensive teams in the league as they get that steal, and Leaks draws a foul right there. Garcia fouls right there. Leaks shoots his 3rd free throw of the season. He's not a very good free throw shooter. 0 for 3 on the season after that shot. We'll see what he do with the next one. Shoots the 2nd. He finishes right there, so makes his first free throw of the year. A SCAC play. Got some defensive chance going by Concordia. Garcia breaks that trap by himself. One-man army. Gives it to Suarez. Jarrett gives it to Edwards. Edwards pulls that 3. I'm trying to tell y'all. Samaj Edwards, be on the lookout. He is one of the best scorers for this TLU basketball team. Him and Wallace are crazy right now. I can't even put it into words what I'm seeing. Leaks threw it off Jarrett's foot, but I thought that would have been a kick ball. But Martin has been very, very efficient this game. Makes that corner 3, his 2nd corner 3 of the game. Garcia throws to Suarez. Suarez threw that turnover. Knew that was coming. I even predicted that one. Leaks has it. Pulls up. Oh, faked me as well. Oh. Ricardio, he hyped. He's hyped after that foul. He liked that. So Aaron Garcia picks up his 3rd very, very quick. And we got a delay of the game by the Bulldogs. I don't know where that came from. Sorry, it's Viscarano. I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. I do apologize. He shoots his first. Oh, he misses that. Forward. He misses that free throw. He's shooting around 40% from the free throw. As you can see, that showed right there in that free throw. He shoots his 2nd. It is only a 3-point game, but a lot of all that just to miss both. I know Concordia's coach isn't happy about that. Wallace gives it back to Tapkin. They get it across. Wallace has it. Give it to Roscoe. Roscoe gives it to Johnson. Johnson pump fake sidestep. He still pulls that thing. And he makes it! Jonah Johnson. All he has to do is see one go through that pump fake sidestep. Very fundamental shot right there. As a coach, that's something you love to see. San Miguel going with that hand off the Leaks. Brandon has it. He thinking about rescreen, go back downhill. His specialty. In that corner, short by Martin. Johnson has it. Are we going to see another dunk? Oh, foul right there. He said he didn't want it. He didn't want the Bulldogs to be energetic with that one right there. Johnson will be shooting 2. Bulldogs are up 6, 47.07 seconds to go in this first half. The Bulldogs are leading. Johnson shooting his first. Makes it. Great free throw by Jonah Johnson, sophomore guard. Chris Jarrett, defensive monster today, enters the game for Roscoe. Johnson goes 2 for 2. So, Concordia is going to take a timeout, down 8. Trying to finish the second half fairly strong. We'll be right back after this timeout. Ramirez enters back into the game. Brandon has it, bringing it down, guarded by Jonah Johnson. Oh, Ramirez one-on-one with Johnson. Gives it to Leaks. Leaks has it. Brandon one-on-one with Edwards. 17 on the clock. Switch it back. They're trying to get an advantage, but the Bulldogs are switching that guard-to-guard screen every time. Johnson kind of out of place to give Ramirez that foul right there. He kind of put Edwards in a tough position defensively. Not understanding that switch. So Johnson gets that foul. Joey Ramirez will be shooting free throws. Ramirez averages around 27 points per game. Very, very efficient scorer. Shooting 35% from 3 and around 50% from the field goal. His free throw percentage is also like 82%, so he's a great scorer. Leading scorer for Concordia. He's been quiet this first half. Look to see him get more and more aggressive that second half, get it going, and try to bring them back into this game. Got Concordia sporting their defensive chants. Bulldogs fans not too worried about that shit. Oh, and Brandon gets that steal. Going to go for that last shot. Leaks. Good action right there. Brandon sidestep. 3. Does it go in? It does! And there's Brandon. He's counting that one to go into halftime. Down 3. Great sidestep shot. Great action. Bulldogs weren't really worried about it at first, but it was a great choice right there. And we'll be right back after this halftime. I am Darnell Orton. See you.
TLU Sports has changed the game. We created the essential destination NCAA fans deserve. Together, Flow College and NCAA conferences, institutions, and teams have taken all collegiate sports to the next level.
Oh my goodness! Back to Jones. She lets it fly from deep, and she buries it. Oh, and a wraparound. He's got some speed down the sideline. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
The new collegiate record belongs to Parker Valby.
In front, Stockfish, offload shot, score!
Smith making three. That is crushed.
It's a touchdown!
Monica Sidicic here, and currently the score is 40-45, your Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. So we did have Coach Folke here earlier, but due to some technical difficulties, I'll basically just summarize what he was saying. So basically we were talking about this very high energy, very intense game right now, but right now he's looking for his Bulldogs to work a little bit more on getting the rebounds and making sure we don't slip up on little defensive errors, especially with the pressure, not making sure, Concordia is known as a very aggressive, a very more attacking defensive team, so making sure that they're able to deal with kind of some hits and some bumps here and there, just not rely on the fouling. But yeah, it's still a very close game, so anyone's game, so make sure you stay tuned with us here.
All right, seconds ticking down to start this second half. We are back. Some of the stats that stand out to me right now, Samaj Jet with 17 points. Behind him is Mason Wallace with 14 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs only have 8 turnovers to Concordia's 9. Both teams are shooting great from three-point range. TLU shooting 58%. Concordia shooting 54%. As far as field goals goes, TLU shooting 47%. Concordia is 46%. As you can see, that's why this game is a three-point game. As far as Concordia scoring goes, leading them is Tremaine Martin with 13 points. Behind him is Darren Leaks with 6. And Ramirez with 6. I know Ramirez is probably going to be very, very much aggressive this second half. He's quiet. And there's Brandon. He didn't have a great first half finishing that ball, but he does have 5. Start off with San Miguel at top of the key, going at Orozco. Empty screen, gets that switch. Ramirez, probably the defender they was looking for. Corner 3 right there is off. Orozco gets it. Throws it to Edwards. Slow step right there. Little Anthony Edwards right there with that layup. He is sporting that arm leg sleeve like a easy points right there. Euro. Slow step. Oh, Tapkin, great defense right there. Made Gasso just lose that ball. Jones taking it out. Got space on that baseline. Gives to Orozco. Orozco. Good ball fake by Chris Jones. Edwards has an easy freaking layup. 21 points right there. Concordia coach is mad about that. But that's what happens when you have that type of pressure on the front line of that press. Gasso gives it to San Miguel. San Miguel is screen. Show and go by Tapkin. Oh, Tapkin, great defense right there. Good switch. Tapkin switches back. Ramirez on Edwards. Edwards gets hit by that screen. Ramirez trying to get downhill. Misses that layup right there. He's not too happy. Great defense by the Bulldogs right there. Oh, Roscoe got that ball on the string and it's fouled. At times, you can play aggressive defense, but it can put you out of position and make you make a terrible decision right there. So, Concordia's coach is going to go with 2 subs to add back to that front and back line defense as they keep giving Edwards easy opportunities. Edwards has it. Gives it to Roscoe. That's nearly a steal. Not a great pass. Roscoe gives to Tapkin under the rim. Tapkin misses that layup right there with 8 on the clock, but Ramirez has it. Might go all the way. Go, and he does get that layup. Like I said, Joey Ramirez is going to look to be aggressive the entire second half. Oh, Jones with that spin. He throws it to Wallace. Wallace ball fake on Martin. Martin got to step back right there. Jones has an easy 3. Time space opportunity does not work right there. Chris Jones missed that easy 3. That's like a layup to him. Only his 3rd shot of the game. Coach Vogel not too mad about that. That's the type of shot you want from that type of shooter, especially his caliber with range as well. Ramirez goes with that handoff. Goes at Edwards trying to put him in a bad position, but Tapkin does go for the help and does not have backside help right there on that Vicarano layup. Concordia playing that fast pace, getting that double on Tapkin. Oh, Teddy Tapkin throws a turnover. This is not something you want to see. Ramirez, steal by Edwards. Great recovery, knowing your teammate turned it over. You did not let them get an easy score, steal, but they do keep possession. Brandon on Wallace. San Miguel looking to get it in, gives it to Ramirez. Looks like they're going to try to run their offense through Ramirez. Martin has that screen right there, gets downhill, goes through the contact and makes the layup. They want to foul. Concordia playing with a different pace of play. They got a little energy. Wallace has it, saves that right there. Wallace throws a turnover. Martin, Euro, blocked by Wallace. Oh, wow. Entirely, they keep saving themselves. They throw a turnover, but the resilience by TLU is very, very well. San Miguel has it. Martin has it on the Chris Jones. Corner three right there by San Miguel. He makes it. Oh, wow. So Concordia comes out in this second half very, very aggressive and hot. Kind of playing with a different energy, but San Miguel fouls Orozco right there. And Concordia's bench is hype right now. Very, very hype. Coach is on the floor. I would think that would be a bench warning or a warning of some sort, but San Miguel, got to get your hands off our point guard right there. Just kind of gave him a little hug right there. Wanted to show him some little love, but that was too much right there. Draw the foul by Orozco. TLU going with this stack right here on it. Out of bounds, full court play. Orozco has it one-on-one with Martin. They're trying to send that double, and it's coming. Good ball fake. Edwards has it. Gives it to Wallace in that corner. Wallace pulled for three. Misses it. Tapkin has it, but he was out of bounds trying to get that position on that old board. Good pass by Edwards resulted in that old board, but Tapkin just out of bounds. Ref calling for that ball back. Brandon has it. Empty go screen right there. He's going at Edwards. Doesn't have an angle. Martin throws it to the corner to Brandon. Brandon pulls that three, and he makes it. Concordia's bench is up and hype. Oh, they're kind of trying to change the energy right now. Oh, good pass. Layup right there by Tapkin. Tapkin got him with that tech as he threw the ball. I don't know if it's a warning or it's a tech. That is just not something you want to see. Not a good response from Tapkin right there. Concordia is happy. Be up three. Hopefully it's just a warning, but no, it will result in technical free throws. Ramirez will take these free throws. And as far as defense goes, Concordia is number 3 in the conference for forced turnovers per game. But it will be Concordia ball. Out of bounds. San Miguel has it. He was also a SCAC Defensive Player of the Week in the previous week. Sort of a facilitator and defensive anchor for Concordia. Ramirez going at Edwards, and Edwards is called for the foul possibly. Yes, he's called for the foul. Ramirez got downhill, muscled up and gets Edwards, went through his body and got the foul. Concordia coming out this second half with a different approach, a different offensive, defensive energy. And we'll be right back after this media timeout. All right, we're back. Joey Ramirez will be shooting 2 free throws. Fouled by Samaj Edwards. Going into that media timeout. Ramirez has 9 points right now. Having a good second half. 100% from the free throw line right now. He makes that one. extend the lead to 5. Started the second half down, now they're up 5. Goes 2 for 2 right there. Give himself 11 points. All right, here we go with this defensive pressure. Suarez has it. He's looking to find someone to give it to. A little shuffle pass. Wallace has it. Wallace. And it's a block. Concordia's entire bench of fans are not happy about that. And that will be on San Miguel's 3rd personal foul. And a point guard right there. So Livingston will enter the game for San Miguel. And Tariq Muhammad, the 6'5", 190 forward junior from Del Valle, Texas. Played at Del Valle High School, enters for his first time in this game. Guarded Suarez. Roscoe taking it out on that baseline. Looking to cut this lead. Wallace has it. Guarded by Martin. Martin, you got a little reach. Put himself out of position. And it's a foul. More than likely on the nearest Brandon on that reach in. Wallace was in an act of shooting, in my opinion, but it probably was on the floor. He already had picked it up going in for that layup motion. But Bulldogs will keep the possession on that baseline. They're going with that stack. Roscoe gets it one-on-one with Livingston. Gives it to Suarez. Suarez one-on-one. Oh, sees the double. And he goes through and just throws it up. I don't know what kind of shot that was. Assistant Coach Bryson looking for that foul and saying it was a tip. So it was tipped off a Concordia defender. The ref trying to tell Coach Bonewitz to just relax. But he's a very active coach. Same way his players move with their energy, he does as well, being sort of a leader. But at times, refs feel like it can be too much. And trying to figure out who possession it is as far as refs go. Could possibly look it over, but and have it under their control. So Bulldogs will keep this ball right here with 11 on the clock. Jones at that rim. Left hand layup. Offhand layup by Chris Jones. Hasn't taken many shots, but when he does, he's efficient. That's 5 points in this game. Martin, guarded by Jones. Gives it to the forward. Brandon thought about that three. Throws it in that post. Oh, good foul right there in my opinion, by Juarez. He seen his teammate was out of position on the floor. Got switched on that bigger defender. He's 190 pounds, all muscle. So Muhammad will be shooting 2. Muhammad is around 45% on the year. Free throw. Muhammad shoots his second. Oh. Free throw for him didn't look the best, but it went in. Oh my God, Chris Jones throws that terrible pass. Not something you see all the time. Joey Ramirez pulls and makes it. You can't let him get going. He's going to extend his lead. Suarez has it. He makes that easy layup. It seems like as soon as the Bulldogs get that ball into the middle and make a good decision, they seem to score every time on this Concordia's press. Who's there for the backside defense? No one. Livingston gets that easy layup. TLU. Mason Wallace responds right there. They just have to play defense, especially on that backside rotation. It just wasn't there on that last play. Coach Falke looking for more out of his players. Wow. What kind of screen was that? What kind of screen was that, Muhammad? I don't understand. We're playing basketball, not football. So you'll be called with that foul right there. And we have subs for the Bulldogs. Jonah Johnson, number 0, from Cibolo, Texas, enters the game, playing that steal. Number 32, Teddy Tapkin from Austin, Texas, re-enters the game after that technical. Had to give him a little break to calm down. We got some sweat on the floor. Got to clean it. In the meantime, take a little quick break. But Bulldogs down 6. Joey Ramirez has been the leading factor in this deficit. That and the defensive aggressiveness in this second half. They do have great opportunities at breaking it, but it seems as though they let this be a part of why they're down. Mason Wallace, this left hand layup, oh my God, so smooth and sweet right there. That left hand layup right against Brandon Livingston. Thought about doing that tween step back, didn't have enough space, room, opportunity. Brandon gets that layup right there and he makes it, responds. Great response right there by Nair's Brandon. Get himself going. Isaac Orozco gives it to Teddy Tapkin. Tapkin, layup, but he's fouled hard. He's laying on the floor. He might need a second. Get himself together. Tapkin, I know Tapkin's not too happy about that one. He's going to take his time to get to that free throw line. So Tapkin will be shooting 2. Tapkin shooting his first free throws of the game. Junior makes that one right there. Chris Jarrett will enter the game for senior guard Isaac Orozco, facilitating defender. Tapkin has the opportunity to cut this game to 4 points, and he does. I think the whole premise right now is to stop Nair's Brandon, get it downhill, and just get Joey Ramirez to take the type of shots you want him to take over this game. We'll see if the Bulldogs defense can take this lead back. Brandon stuck right there. Livingston has it on Chris Jarrett as a screen. Doesn't use it. They call it. So Chris's screen right there. Nobody there to tell him what's happening, but Livingston loses that ball. Chris Jones throws a terrible pass. He wanted a lob. I don't know why he threw that one. Oh, wow, and there's Brandon. Strong layup right there. He's been phenomenal in his second half. You got a substitute, Samaj Edwards gets in the game. Chris Jones, a little mad that Jonah Johnson didn't run as hard as he wanted to for that lob. But it results in a Brandon and one layup. Got the opportunity to make it a three-point play. And there's Brandon, suffered that shoulder injury last year, but he bounced back this year very, very well, averaging 20 points. Tapkin taking it out. Edwards has that ball. He does enter the game. Wallace has it. He's taking his time to shoot that thing. Oh. It's been the story of the night. Mason Wallace in that 3 ball. He's just been lighting that thing up. All he see is green lights at and it'll stay here. It'll stay here. 4-point game. 12:38 to go. Brandon has it. Livingston, 20 on the clock. Ramirez comes off. He pulls that thing. It's off. Wallace has that ball right there. Good rebound. He throws it to Johnson. Johnson, almost went for the dunk, but it was tipped. He's looking for a foul, but he did make that layup right there. So Livingston's guarded by Edwards. Try to get that ball to Ramirez. Ramirez gets that thing back. Comes back. He wants it. 10 on the clock. Joey Ramirez. I thought Joey Ramirez was going to get the ball, but Muhammad tries to go through Tapkin. It's over the back. It's too much right there. Not too happy about it. The Bulldogs love that call. So Concordia came out of the second half trying to kind of punch the Bulldogs in their face. But the Bulldogs does respond, bringing this deficit to 2 points. Going into this media, we'll be right back. All right, back after that beautiful media timeout. Bulldogs down 2. Tapkin shooting these free throws. 1 and 1. Joy Ramirez has 14 points. 4 for 7, 1 for 3 from three-point range. Tapkin missed that free throw right there. Ramirez throws it to that corner for the 3. Oh, short off the rim. Wallace has it. Gives it to Tapkin. Tapkin, easy money right there. Love those easy assists. A tie game. Very exciting game. Martin been quiet in the second half. Started the first half off with around 14 points. Just hasn't seen too much out of him. San Miguel thought he was going to go on Wallace. Step through layup. Makes it by the point guard facilitator. He's got Wallace out of position. Oh, Tapkin has it. Throws it back to Wallace. Wallace kind of fumbled it right there. Mason Wallace and Samaj Edwards both are at 21 points. Like I said, they've been playing great. Wallace, that 4 flat. One of his favorite plays, ISO. Step back 3. Oh, my God. Oh, he missed that one. I know everybody thought that was going in the way he's been shooting. Johnson gives it to Tapkin. Tapkin, 1-on-1. Oh, that's a turnover. Chris Jarrett with the block. I thought he would have secured the rebound. Like I said, when you got a defensive-minded player like Chris Jarrett, and he might have taken a shot right there in the lower region, you just love it. Bulldogs have been responding well when they turn the ball over at times. Oh, Martin has it. Screen. Martin calling for the screen. Edwards taking the time to get over it. Tapkin staying down. Good defense, but they give up that old board, and it's a foul right there. So Jonah Johnson gets that foul right there to send Percy Green to the free throw line. Percy Green only played around 6 minutes in this game. Only took 1 shot. That last game he played against TLU, he had 22 points, killed him off the bench. He ranks 5th in the SCAC in field goal percentage. There's Brandon enters that game for Joey Ramirez, his counterpart. Green has the opportunity to extend his lead to 4. This free throw right here, and he does go 2 for 2. Jared has it, throws it to Tapkin, ball fake. Looking for that middle, gives to Edwards. Edwards throw it to Wallace. Wallace tries to go up, and he does. Rolls out. But you got to see how fast TLU is going to get back on defense. Brandon with the spin. And I don't think that would be off of TLU, in my opinion. I was off Brandon, but like I said, the ref is always right. Brandon has 1-on-1. Throws it into Martin. Oh, he just kind of went with that low sweep. against Edwards. Edwards gave up that drive in position. Chris Jarrett. Edwards has it. Wallace in the corner. Wallace. Drive. Oh, he's not. He's fouled right there, but no call. Martin has it. San Miguel. Don't want to let him shoot it, but he misses that one. Rebounded by Edwards. They need to go. Chris Jarrett fouled. There's Brandon. That's not a foul you want to take right there, especially the fact that they're in the bonus. So Chris Jones re-enters the game for Jonah Johnson. Chris Jarrett had that insane dunk in that first half on that fast break. He's going to be shooting free throws right here. He misses it. But Chris Jones gets that right there. You're going to give Samaj Edwards a three? Oh, but he misses it. Edwards not really stressing that three. I feel like he is going to shoot it again every time San Miguel gets downhill with that right-hand floater off the glass. Just too easy. Not enough defensive pressure right there on the defense. Oh, and they throw a turnover. Brandon, easy turnaround layup to bring this lead to 10. TLU down, but Tapkin, strong layup and one. Go through the defender right there. Gots to love it. Tapkin had this opportunity to make it a three-point play. Livingston enters the game for San Miguel. And Joey Ramirez will enter the game for Tremaine Martin. Tapkin shooting his third free throw of the game. He finished that play right there. Bulldogs are down. All right. Bulldogs going with a little zone. Trying to slow the pace down. Got to watch that backside. Brandon going through that zone right there. He misses it. But it's on the floor. The refs kind of controlling the game right now. Our own TLU coaches aren't too happy about that call. Ramirez go in with that left-hand layup, and he's fouled. Seems like TLU just cannot finish with a rebound. Kind of pushed Joey Ramirez in the back. I don't know if he flailed or not, but from my side, he was fouled on that rebound. I think TLU finishes the play with a rebound. Opportunities won't be there. Ramirez gets blocked by Wallace. Tapkin has it, point forward. Chris Jones pulls that shot right there. Oh, he misses it. So Brandon try to get that. Yes. Orozco in a great position. Brandon just off balance, just throws it at the rim. And Coach Bone isn't happy with that call, but you got the last two previous calls. Now, some of them weren't too great, but I feel like TLU defense had positioning right there. The fans aren't even happy about it. So, got a substitution. Vicondro enters the game for Green. Vicondro playing backside on that. He turned around on that zone. The press defense. Johnson has it in the corner, gives it to Shivering Rivens. Shivering Rivens misses that three right there. Tapkin fouled right there. I thought Teddy Tapkin was just going to snatch that rebound. He pushed him in the back. He still didn't get the rebound, but it's a high foul count game, so any fouls will result in free throws. So, Gondro will be shooting these 1-and-1 free throws. shoots that one. He makes it. He's hype. So, yeah. He's kind of saying this is what I do, even though he does not shoot very, very well from free throw. Oh, but he goes 2 for 2, so he silences me and the crowd. Roscoe has it, seeing that trap. Shivan Rivers keeps it, gives it to Wallace. Wallace going to pull that three. Oh, he pump fakes, killed me, but he pulled up mid-range cashmere sweater, like Mason Wallace would say. Livingston gives it to Ramirez. Oh, they wanted to, but TLU gets that ball. They wanted to travel. Shivan Rivers goes for that layup up and under the left hand. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. That's smooth up and under. Look a little like Dwayne Wade. Shivan Rivers is playing in a way of ways, but Livingston, tween, cross, pull right there on Shivan Rivers to get that three-point shot. Oh, Johnson has it. He's taking his time. Set up that offense. 15 on the clock. Oh, Tapkin has it. He wants that ball. Shivan Rivers pulls that three, and it rolls out. Tapkin gets that layup right there. Bring this game to a 6-point game with around 6:50 to go. It's been a great game. TLU hasn't been able to get this lead back since the second half has started. But Livingston going to use that screen, get downhill, and just throw it up. Oh, my God, what kind of call is that? In my opinion, that is a terrible call. He just flailed his body and threw the ball. But Concordia, a little hype going into this media. Coach Falke wants to have a conversation with the referees because he's not happy about that. And we'll be right back after this media timeout.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm gonna go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's gonna walk through the door and what their problem's gonna be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
All right, we are back after that media. Livingston will be shooting these free throws. 2 straight is not a 1-and-1. After that flailing foul call right there to put this lead at 7 points. Mason Wallace, 10 for 19, 5 for 9 from 3. Crazy part is he hasn't even taken any free throws this game. 25 points. Livingston misses that, but they give up the old board. Brandon thought about a sidestep three pull, and he misses it off that rim. The ball's fumbling around. Tremaine Martin throws it to the corner. Livingston thought about it, but he's going to slow it down. Might call his own number right here, like he did that before on that pull-up three. Brandon, 8 on the clock. Gives it to Livingston. Livingston for another three. Oh, misses it. TLU cannot get a rebound right here. And they finish it with the score. 3 plays in a row. Giving up that offensive board twice. It's not going to happen. This is not. Oh, Roscoe, like I said before, they always find a way to save themselves. But right now, throw it to that corner for Johnson. Johnson for 3. I knew he was going to shoot it, but oh. One's trying to wonder who that foul was on. So that foul was on Shivan Rivers. Only his first, but they aren't a bonus. So Coach Falke's going to put Samaj Edwards back in this game with 5:45 to go, down 9. Going to have the forward shoot that free throw. Coach Falke said he's been getting called for these type of calls all day long, but it's not being called both ways. Made that free throw to extend his lead to 10. Does he go 2 for 2? He does. And he's hyped. Low energy. Extended this lead to 11. Wallace has it. Give it to Orozco. Wallace gets it back. Corner 3 by Edwards. We need that one, and he makes it on time, on target. Samaj Edwards, that's 24 points. 4 for 7 from 3. Great game by both of them. We need to see if they're going to. Oh, and we got a moving screen. Sorry, not a moving screen. Livingston called with that hook foul. He's not happy talking to the ref. Yeah, he's not happy about that one. So Jones will be taking it out. Orozco has it. Livingston called with that foul, grabbing the jersey. Everybody's seeing it. He's jumping up and down for no reason, like he didn't commit the foul. That's not the type of play you want to see if you're Concordia's coach. You putting your team at a disadvantage and giving the Bulldogs the opportunity to get back in this game when you already had the lead up to 11. And you've been having the lead for the entire second half. Senior guard Orozco taking these free throws. And he makes that one right there. Joey Ramirez and point guard Sam Miguel enters the game. Orozco telling them what they need to be in. He goes 2 for 2. Isaac Orozco only taking 2 shots today, but the free throws were needed. He gets 5 points. Brandon, throws it to that corner. Ramirez has it, gives it back to Brandon. Brandon gives to Martin. Martin ball fake, kind of had Orozco lost right there. Even I was lost. Brandon throws to that corner for Sam Miguel. Sam Miguel, possible and 1-3, but he makes it. Bring this lead to 9. 9. Oh, tip. Martin. Brandon, you gonna dunk that thing. He's gonna dunk that thing right there. Take this lead to 11. Tapkin has it. This defense has been working. It's had its strong shoots. Oh, wow. Chris Jones just throws a terrible pass. And that foul will be on Orozco. Concordia's fans and bench is just very hype right now. TLU still got time on that clock. They need to find their own energy and identity in this second half. They feel like they're playing against the refs. It's 8, in their opinion, it's 8 versus 5. They really got to get somebody in the game who can make a good pass, and that's press. So he makes that first one. Concordia makes that first one. Chris Jarrett enters the game for Isaac Orozco. TLU down 12. 4:25 to go. Prime time right here. Oh, he misses that one. Chris Jones gets that rebound. Jones gives it to Jarrett. Jarrett fakes it. Edwards pulls that 3. It is off. I seen that one kind of off his hand. It was very, very hard, but he almost had that old board. It's a foul by Edwards. Travel, sorry. It'd be a travel play by Brandon. I thought it would have been a foul. Edwards did kind of hit Ramirez right there. So, Coach Falke down 12, needs timeout just to kind of get this team together and figure out an offensive plan and get back in this game with 4:13 to go. Concordia's bench is very, very hyped. They're happy that they're up 12, playing very aggressive on the defense. We'll be right back after this media timeout. All right, back after that media timeout. Most important 4 minutes for TLU right now. Tapton going with that handoff to Mason Wallace. Chris Jarrett had the center on him. Edwards pulls that quick three. That's how you feel. That's how I felt when he made that. He's been making them all night. Oh, my God. He just missed the previous one, but the mental fortitude to continue taking them shots and not looking like you don't want to play. But right there, Edwards just puts himself out of position on that reach. Give Ramirez an easy two. Just something you don't want to see. Jared has it, throws it back to that corner for Edwards. Oh, he misses that three, but Jared gets that old board, throws it, and it's blocked by Brandon. Mars looking for a goaltend, but it was blocked by Nair's. Brandon almost had that easy layup. Thought he was going to try to dunk it. So the foul will be on Chris Jarrett. Oh, sorry. I thought the ref said gold foul, but the foul will be on Sam Miguel. So we have another timeout. We'll be right back after this.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
All right, we're back after that timeout. Samaj Edwards leading the Bulldogs with 27 points, but they are down 11. Behind them is Mason Wallace with 25. Looking to cut this lead in these next 3 minutes. Do or die situation. Chris Jarrett has it, guarded by Joey Ramirez, full court. Oh. Wallace. Gives to Edwards. Edwards has it. Gives to Jones. Jones thought about that three. Throws to Tapkin. And it's a travel. I felt like he took two and passed it. But Bulldogs are going to go with a full court man. Oh, they turned it into a trap. Oh. Jones went for that back tap. Sam Miguel kind of flopped, showed us his acting skills. Jarrett guarding Sam Miguel, hands out, trying not to get draw that foul. Ramirez only has 14 points under his average today. But these last couple of minutes, he can't get it going. He has had it been going for this second half. Oh, Brandon with that running mid-range off one leg. Had to get that thing up with the amount of time that they had. Kind of cutting his clock. They got to get some quick scores. Jones, Wallace goes in. Lay up strong right there. He said Daenerys Brandon was too little. That's some backyard basketball right there. They've been going at each other for a lifetime. Martin has it, gives it to Brandon. TLU doing this little soft press, trying to slow them down. Only down 9 with 18 seconds on that clock. Brandon running that clock. Oh, he's going to go at Wallace on that drive. Another one. Wallace blocked that thing. They have 2 seconds. He could have. I thought he was going to do like a sort of a baseline turnaround. He got to that middle, did a running floater with that right hand, but Wallace, that long arms, got that block. Great guard as far as blocks go. You got 2 seconds on the clock. San Miguel taking that thing out. Probably looking for eyes, and they got it, but it didn't go in. They got to go fast. They got too much time. Time is not on their hands right now. Edwards nearly fumbles that ball. Oh, Jarrett felt like he was fouled. Tapkin gets it in the middle, and one! So, Teddy Tapkin has opportunity to bring this game to 6. Great finish right there by the big man. Teddy Tapkin. He has 15 tonight. He has the opportunity to make this 3-point play. Teddy Tapkin, he shoots 61% from the field goal. He's the 21st in the nation at field goal percentage in D3. It's a guy you just don't want him to be 10 feet of the rim. Nearly a turnover. They got to match up now. Great zone. They kind of doing a little fire defense. Clock is going to be under a minute soon. Hey, I've been making Concordia take tough shots at the end of the clock. San Miguel, that fade 3 in the corner. Oh, but they get the old board. That's not a play you want. You need to finish with the board. Concordia is hype right now, yelling like a Spartan warrior. Definitely fought for that rebound. There's Brandon. 17 points, 50% from the field, 50% from 3 as well. He only shot 1 free throw, which is astounding. He does get to the free throw line, but I think I jinxed him right there, made him miss that free throw. So you're going to go with a little offense-defense by Coach Falke, a little strategy. These last couple of seconds, he got a 2-for-1 opportunity. They get the ball, but they have to foul. So Brandon takes this lead to 7 with 47 seconds to go. TLU has not touched this lead the entire second half. We'll be right back after this timeout. TLU got to kind of come up with a strategy on how they're going to cut this 7-point lead with 47 seconds to go. They're going full court man-to-man. They're going to stop that press. Just go straight, man. Roscoe guarded by Brandon. Edwards trying to get it in. You got to score right here. Orozco pulls that thing. Rainbow shot Rebounded by Tapkin. Tapkin hits that chest and goes up. Like I said, you don't want Teddy Tapkin to get the ball at the rim. He shoots 61%. It's basically, he's going to make it. And he's going to make it. But they have to foul. Down 5:28 to go. They're going to go 4 across after these free throws, sending the point guard Sam Miguel to the free throw line. But that is not a guy you want to send to the free throw line, as he's shooting 82% on the season. But you had no choice right there. You had to get the nearest person. He makes that first. It's a very high-scoring game as well. 95-101. Bulldogs average around 85. Makes both. So, Concordia's coach is going to need a timeout. Right now, it's going to be like a quick 30-second timeout. TLU down 7. Just trying to find an angle to get back in this game. And there's Brandon. Has been a force for this Concordia team as far as scoring goes. Tremaine Martin as well with 17 to push this second half point production up. They definitely had a slow start. That first half, TLU just looked like they were going to keep this going, but the second half, Concordia came out with just a different energy, kind of punched TLU in the face, took that lead, and they just haven't given it back. And that's why they're ranked very high in the SCAC right now. We're going to put the center on the point guard. Running a little zone. Jones for that 3 ball, and he cashes it. 98-102. TLU is going to call that timeout, stop that clock. 4 points to go. You're going to go offense, defense. You know, Coach Falky's little strategy. Put my defenders in and get this stopped, then we're going to worry about it on the other end. At this point of the game, each possession matters for both teams. More so for TLU. It's a do or die with 21:39 on that clock. Both teams are in the bonus. Any foul will result in free throws. TLU have to get a score on this next possession. They either foul or get a steal. But you know the foul is coming. They try to foul. They don't really have any terrible free throw shooters in the game right now. They're going with a small lineup because they are up 4, 2 possessions. Tremaine Martin gets that ball inbounded, and they're going to foul. Tremaine Martin's been playing very well, but you're going to put your big man back in, get back in on defense. Both coaches running a little offense, defense right now. So Tremaine Martin shooting 2 free throws, 20 on the clock. The ref asking the Concordia players and TLU players to enter on that free throw line. Martin misses that first. I know TLU's happy about that. So Falky will go back with that offensive lineup. Try to get a quick shot, quick layup, something. Martin, he goes 1 for 2. 5 points. 5-point game right here. Orozco has to go. You don't have time. Oh, wow. So that turnover may have cost them the game. And that in late games like that, you would have thought that would have been a foul call. But it wasn't. It was not. TLU was kind of looking a little bit deflated, even though they have 13 seconds. But if you keep putting good guards in positions to shoot free throws, it's very hard to get back in the game. Sam Miguel, 82% free throw shooter. Like I said, he's going to make it. Concordia looking to go 2-0 against TLU Bulldogs for the season. San Miguel makes both. So it's not too many possessions in this game right now. Edwards going for that layup, and he makes it. Quick points, down 5. It's still a 2-possession game. Got to foul San Miguel. 7 on that clock. Got to stop that clock. Got an opportunity for this. Hopefully he misses at least one free throw. San Miguel on his first. He makes it nothing but net. TLU probably not too happy about that because that kind of seals the game. 6 points. You gotta hit 2 threes. But he has the opportunity to make it 7. And he does. This man is ice like D'Angelo Russell. Ice in his veins. Wallace pulls up from that logo. Doesn't hit anything. Edwards just throws it up. Chris Jones misses the tip in. So Concordia finishes this right now with 107-100. They go 2-0 against the Bulldogs. TLU, despite the scoring output by Edwards and Wallace, the senior guards, it just was not enough to stop the Concordia Tornadoes. I gotta have a little bit more adjustments in these next coming games. They definitely played one of the top teams in their conference as far as defense goes. They prepare for these next 2 games this weekend against Ozarks from Arkansas and Hendricks. Like I said before, I'm the commentator, Darnell. And have a great day.
Flow Sports has changed the game. We created the essential destination NCAA fans deserve. Together, Flow College and NCAA conferences, institutions, and teams have taken all collegiate sports to the next level.
Oh my goodness! Back to Jones. She lets it fly from deep, and she buries it. Oh, a wraparound. He's got some speed down the sideline. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
The new collegiate record belongs to Parker Valby.
In front, Stockfish, offload shot, score!
Smith making 3. That is crushed.
It's a touchdown!